This is a Pingo in the Beaufort Delta region of the Northwest Territories. Traditionally, by standing on these ice hills, hunters could see far across the land to locate herds of caribou, moose, and other animals to hunt. Now, to understand how Pingos are formed, we have to try and unlock your prior knowledge of the principles of water. What special features does water have that other compounds do not? In order to understand how Pingos are formed, we need to recall two unique principles of water. First, water is densest at 4 degrees. This is why the bottom of lakes never freeze, and fish and other aquatic organisms can survive. Secondly, while most compounds contract when they cool, as water reaches temperatures lower than 4 degrees, it actually expands. These two principles make the formation of Pingos possible. Now, there are two ways that Pingos are formed. The first is through the draining of a lake in an area with permafrost. In northern regions with permafrost, water within the lake causes the ground below the water to remain thawed. This is due to the fact that water at the bottom of the lake is 4 degrees. Eventually, if a lake drains, the water within the thawed layer of ground concentrates and freezes. Since we know that as water freezes, it expands, this concentrated ball of frozen water pushes up on the ground, creating a Pingo. The second formation of Pingos is caused by groundwater. The groundwater under the permafrost layer finds its way into cracks in the permafrost and freezes. This groundwater, which has found its way into the permafrost, we know will expand as it freezes. This expanding block of ice continues to be fed by the groundwater, increasing the size of the Pingo over time. Pingos formed by groundwater are often very large and can grow for years. Pingos don't last forever though. Over time, and as climate changes, cracks form in the active layer of soil. When moisture enters these fractures, the ice forming the Pingo begins to melt. This melting eventually leads to the collapse of the Pingo. This collapse forms a small lake, which will eventually dry up and continue the cycle of Pingo formations. Or, the lake will be fed by fresh sources of precipitation and water, forming a lasting northern lake.